Hello, Bryan Bulldogs. I'm so excited to be able to talk to you today because there's so many exciting things that I'm just dying to say right now. And the most important one of those, I'm about to say right now. So here we go. I have a surprise for all of you. Not just am I back this year, but even more exciting than that is we have a new physical education teacher that is amazing, and I want to introduce her to you right now, and that is Miss Sarah Blevins.
Hello.
Everyone say hi. Yeah. So that is such a cool thing. So what we're going to get to do right now is we're going to get to know Miss Blevins, and those of you that are new to the school, you're going to get to know me, and those of you that are not new to the school, you're going to get to know about me as well. So Miss Blevins, tell us a little bit about where you're from.
All right, I grew up in the Hillsborough County area, but my mom is from Costa Rica, and my dad, again, is still from Florida. So I'm familiar with the area, and I know a little bit of Spanish, but I look forward to meeting you all.
So where did you grew up in the area? So tell me about what you did while you were growing up, elementary school wise,
Wait.
high school wise, and all that.
I told you where I came from.
Oh,
A little
okay.
bit about me.
Yeah.
I think it's your turn to tell us about where you came from.
Yes, I always forget because I just don't like to talk too much about myself, but I do want to talk to you guys about myself. So you want to know where I'm from?
I do.
So I was born in Colombia. My parents are from Colombia. I was born in Colombia. I came to the United States when I was 3 years old. I didn't speak any English. And when I was in kindergarten is when I learned how to speak English. I later moved to Florida, and we've been here ever since. And that's about it.
Okay, very good. So then, well, I guess we'll move on now. And
So tell me about what kind of things did you do while you were growing up in the area?
okay, that's right, that's right. So when I was in elementary school, I played a few sports for a local rec center. And so I got familiar with being on a team and working with others, which we'll get started working on this year if you haven't already. But I enjoyed playing soccer and basketball. Volleyball is probably my favorite, but that was throughout all of my schooling. And I just liked being active. Doing anything outside was where I kind of grew up. How about you?
Well, when I was in elementary school, I remember one PE teacher that was really awesome, and we used to do some stuff that was pretty kind of like not so safe, but it was so much fun. We used to do the high jump, we used to do archery and all kinds of cool stuff, but it was with like real arrows. So they don't do that anymore because people
Wow.
got hurt. Yeah. But as I was growing up, I just learned to love sports, and I started playing baseball. I played baseball in Colombia because we moved back. So when I was a teenager, I was in the baseball team for the state. I also love soccer. I love basketball. I love volleyball, and I love to play all kinds of different sports. So I'm a little jack of all trades when it comes to sports.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Okay, so let's go hobbies. Now that we're adults, we don't necessarily, there aren't many teams. We could go try and be on like an adult league team, but it's not as opportunistic as it is when you're younger. So, for me, I enjoy, again, just staying outside, even though I can get lazy and I can enjoy my couch. But when I'm outside, I like being on the water. Here in Florida, we've got a lot of beaches, so beaches is one of my favorite things to be on and be around. I enjoy fishing. I still like playing sports here and there, but not on a team. And I be handy. If there's a problem at my home, I like to find a video, learn how to fix it, and do it myself. So I think that's kind of who I am as an adult. How about you? What do you like doing?
So as an adult, I started when I was in college. I started playing in the college softball league. I also played in the college soccer league. When I lived in Valrico, I played on a soccer league, indoor soccer, outdoor soccer. So I played a lot of different league sports. But as I got older, I really want to keep playing in leagues, and I would still probably go out there and play some soccer. It's just that I'm so busy. So the best thing for me, after I blew out my knee, I had knee surgery. I try to keep away from sports that are going to possibly injure me again. So I got into pool like 10 years ago, and I'm in a pool league, and it keeps me competing, but it's a lot safer, and I can do it even when I'm really, really old. So that's really cool.
All right, I think it's your turn to ask me a question now.
My turn to ask you a question. Let's see, kids. Can you all help me ask her a question? Let me see. I'm going to feel it through you. Let me see. I can feel you asking a question. How about teaching? What is your teaching experience?
Okay, teaching experience. This will be my 3rd year teaching. This will be my 1st year at the elementary school level. So going to college, I went to college to learn how to become a PE teacher, and my degree I've got a lot of doors. I can teach anywhere from kindergarten to 12th grade. So that's elementary, middle school, or high school. I think we both have that same degree. So we can teach you guys, but also your next level and high school. I tried 2 years at the middle school level, and I learned a lot. But as I was a student learning how to become a PE teacher, first, that's how I met Mr. V. He was one of the awesome PE teachers that I got to learn from while I was in college. I had the opportunity to work with elementary school kids, and you can't beat you guys. The elementary school level is by far my favorite. It's what I enjoyed learning in college, how to become a PE teacher for. So, I think this year is such a special year because it's got a lot of different changes that we're going to have to adapt to and that we're going to have to figure things out with. It's going to be a little different on you guys' end, but we're still going to keep it super fun and just have a great time doing it. But your question was my teaching experience, which is 3 years. Well, this will be my 3rd year. 2 years have been at the middle school level, and this year will be probably my favorite at the elementary school level.
Well, I taught elementary school ever since I graduated from college. So I taught at Seminole Heights, I taught at Tampa Palms, I taught at Chimino, and luckily I'm here now because I really love the kids here at Bryan. So that is my teaching experience. So we already know why Coach Blevins is here, or Miss Blevins. I'm here because I want to make a difference in kids' lives, and I want to make sure that you kids are healthy and that you love moving, you love sports, you love to be healthy, because moving, making your body move and keeping your body healthy is good for your mind and for your spirit and for your health. So that's what I'm here for. So Miss Blevins, what is important to you? What's going to be important to our teaching this year? What do you think?
I think that's a good question. And I think we're on the same page when it comes to this. We're going to be working together. So regardless of if you have Mr. V with your class, if your class goes to Mr. V or if your class comes to me, our classes are going to be working together. So I think something that's big on our list is your health. Like he was saying, it's good for your brain, but it's also good for your spirit. It's also good for your physical health. Moving is super important regardless of your age, elementary school, middle school, high school, but also as an adult. 2 things that we like to do is just stay active because it makes us feel good. So I think your health, understanding that moving keeps you healthy, but also your safety is a big concern because we want you to stay healthy. We want you to stay, be mindful of precautions that we need to take out here in PE so that we don't get injured, but also so that we just stay, what's another word for healthy?
Stay engaged.
There we go, stay engaged.
And the most important thing is we want you to learn, but we don't just want you to learn, we want you to have fun while you're learning.
That's right.
And you know very well that our classes are always fun. And the good news is this year, I don't know if you maybe didn't grasp what Miss Blevins was saying, is every class, whether you're with her or with me, you're going to be together. Yes, we are going to keep our distance, our social distance,
That's right.
but our classes will be doing the same activities. So that is really good news. So boys and girls, that is a little bit about myself. That's a little bit about Miss Blevins, and we will see you next week during orientation.
All right. We'll see you soon.
Bye.